This stop was put in the made four-way intersection on April the 24th of this year. If I'm not mistaken, we had 2 fatalities in 2018 in this intersection, and so far this year we haven't had any, and we're hoping this is going to alleviate that problem. Complete stop is a total cessation of movement. That means you are at a dead stop. You're not still rolling, you are stopped. The wheels are no longer turning on that vehicle. That is a stop.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's that time of the year again. We've got the high school, the graduates of West Lawrence High School 2019 with us, and we're going to have a ball today. We are starting this show out with the valedictorian herself and the salutatorian. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, this has been exciting. This is exciting. We want you guys to really share with the people out there about yourselves, you know, how your journey has been, and now you're about to give your address. All right, so share with us, okay?
Hi, well, I'm Emily Johnson, and I'm the daughter of Jeff and Melinda Johnson. I am the co-captain of our FCA chapter and the secretary of Skills USA. I'm also very involved in sports and other clubs at school, and in 2018, I was named the Distinguished Young Woman of Lawrence County. Yeah, and I'm just very excited for the school year. It's been really fun.
And we're excited for you, Emily. Do you remember when you were a freshman?
Yes, I actually came from a different county, so walking into West Lawrence was very, very new. But I've really grown to love it, and I've met lots of really nice people.
Very good. Now here's your salutatorian here. How are you, Miss Patel?
I'm good. Okay, so my name is Pooja Patel. I'm the daughter of Samir and Dara Patel, and I am salutatorian, as she said. I'm the president of National Honor Society. I'm also a member of Anchor Club, Junior Civic Tan, FBLA, and Morris Bank Advisory Council previously. I've also taken a part in Distinguished Young Woman. I got the Scholastics Award for that. Nice. And honestly, my year at West Lawrence High School, or my 4 years, have been wonderful. After moving from like different states, I've enjoyed meeting new people and just gaining so many friendships, and I'm just really excited for this year.
And that is so nice to hear from both of you, you know, the connections that you've made, you know. And when you first started out, I mean, have you blossomed? What ways have you changed as an individual?
Coming into high school, I was definitely very shy, and so just as I've made new friends and really gotten involved in school and in the community, I've become a lot more outspoken and a lot more comfortable in my setting, and I've really been able to blossom, I would say.
Very good. And what about you, young lady?
Well, like she said, I was an introvert. I was very little, like, I wouldn't be able to talk to people. Like, I wasn't, oh, yeah, hey, what's up? I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But now I'm more of like, yeah, come talk to me. Like, I volunteer at Fairview Park, and, like, based off that, I can talk to different ages, different ethnicities, and I just enjoy, like, being able to put myself out there. So I've definitely grown out of my shell.
That is wonderful. And speaking of growing out of your shells, when you graduate, once you give that valedictorian address and that salutatorian address, your life is going to be forever changed. So tell us what's next for the both of you.
Well, I'll be attending Toccoa Falls College in the fall on a full ride scholarship, and and I'll be studying secondary education and missions.
So proud of you. That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
Kudos to you and your parents for that full ride. And what about you?
I will be attending University of Georgia, and I'm going to major in biology. And honestly, I couldn't have done this without my parents and their support.
Look at that.
But, I mean, if they weren't there and they wouldn't have encouraged me, I don't think I would have been able to apply and gotten into the University of Georgia. So I'm really proud of myself for that.
That's wonderful. And you know, ladies, we want you to kind of give an encouraging word to your class. You know, we know you're going to give your speeches, but what words do you want to say to your graduating class as they watch this?
I would just say to make the most out of life. I mean, high school is fun, but there's so much more out there. You just have to stay responsible and, you know, just have fun.
And have fun. Very good.
Well, first of all, thank you for being the class of 19. I've enjoyed all these years with you guys. And like she said, have fun, stay safe, don't do anything that we wouldn't do, and just enjoy life out there after these 4 years that we spent together.
Very good. Well, listen, we look forward to hearing about your future and the great things that you two are going to accomplish, and we're so proud of you and look forward to seeing you as you turn that tassel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. The valedictorian and the salutatorian. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Well, hello, young men. How are you?
Great.
Doing well. Good to see you both. Now, listen, this is your chance to share all about you. We want to hear everything about what's been going on with you and your families and what it feels like for you now to be graduating in such a short time.
I'm the one and only Jalen King Baker. I'm the son of Johnny and Yvonne Baker, and I have a little brother that goes Southwest. I plan on graduating as an undergraduate and hopefully move to Georgia Southern, the better my college.
Very good. Now, you're a preacher's kid.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you preached any while you've been in high school?
No, man, I don't think that's for me right there, but I think that's all for my dad right there.
And for you, when you first started out, how have you changed?
I would never say I was in my shell, but like I came out as more of a person. Like I make better friends and get to know.
Very good, very good. You tell jokes, I see.
Not that many jokes. I'm all right.
All right, young man, share with us, okay?
My name's Harden Knott. My parents are Scott and Kelly Knott. I've attended West Lawrence my whole career. My plans after high school is to be a full-time firefighter for 2 years, and then I'm going to fire marshal school to be a fire marshal.
I love that. Now, do you have family members that are in that field?
I'm the first one who's
Really? Now, what made you decide to want to take part in that?
Well, some people from my church was volunteers, and I started hanging out with them and going to meetings, and I got hooked on
That's good. Now, where do you attend church?
Bethsaida Baptist Church in Dublin.
Very nice. Now, listen, gentlemen. Now, you two, you seem as though you can give some great advice, right?
I'll try to.
What would you tell those freshman young men who are just now starting out, getting into high school? What kind of advice, what kind of words would you give them? Because I'm sure things that you know now, had you known them then, you might have done things a little bit differently.
I would have done a lot different.
So what advice would you like to give to those young freshman men coming in?
Don't get caught up in peer pressure. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that you can do out there. So like, don't just try to go out there try to be cool. Just go out there to be nice and don't.
You're nice and cool?
Yeah, be nice and cool, but don't get too cool.
Don't be
too cool.
What is too cool?
Like trying to hang out with the wrong crew. Like,
Right, I get it. And just neglecting your responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
I got it. What advice would you give, sir?
I'm going to hit on the same thing he did. Don't go try to be cool. Don't try to play the cool game because it'll bite you whenever you, in the future.
I got you.
And don't wait to have fun. Go ahead and do it.
That's right.
And starting as a freshman, know what you want to do.
Very good. So stay focused, stay open, and don't get too cool, right?
That's right.
Because it'll bite you
It'll bite you.
somewhere.
It'll bite you.
All right. It's been a pleasure meeting both of you. We wish you much success in the future. And your parents and I go way back.
way back.
All right. See you, PK.
Thanks.
See ya.
Thank you, Harden. All right, we've got these two lovely ladies that I've seen many times here on the campus of West Lawrence. Hi, girls.
Hey.
Good to see you both.
You too.
This is hard to believe. You're seniors.
It is.
Oh, my gosh. Share with everyone some things about you, okay? Let's talk about you for a moment.
Okay. So, my name is Miranda Thigpen. I'm the daughter of Victor and Rachel Thigpen, and they're both teachers here in the Lawrence County school system. I was the varsity soccer captain. I played varsity softball. I've been very active in volunteer stuff in Dublin. I was a part of the Lawrence Youth Leadership, Morris Bank Advisory Council, and Citizens Bank Advisory Council.
I saw you out there for senior night. I
Yes,
was like this a
ma'am.
little bit, And for you, with you been involved in so much stuff, what has this experience been like for you?
It's definitely brought me closer to Dublin. I'm not one of those people who think I want to move off forever. I want to
Yeah.
go to school and come back. I know that. And it's validated that decision for me. I've definitely been rooted here, and I feel like being raised here in this smaller community, it's really gave me an appreciation for where I came from. So.
I love that. Don't ever forget where you've come from. All right, Taylor.
My name is Taylor Duke, and I'm the daughter of Brad and Amy Duke, and I attend Dudley Baptist Church, and was a varsity tennis player and cheerleader, and I did LYL with like Miranda, Citizens Bank, Morris Bank, and yeah, that's about it.
When you say was, how does that feel? Like
It's
when things
kinda-
are.
It's really sad. I was really upset, really sad
Yeah.
when both of those things ended.
Because
so.
your life is changing. Like you're doing a lot of last things,
There's a lot of laughs.
Yes.
a lot of last things. If you could think about what's been the most memorable thing that has happened to you, your high school career, what would you say that has been?
I guess all in all, I'm a naturally very anxious person, and I've definitely had to learn the lesson like that. You can't control everything.
Right.
So I think I've just become a much more relaxed person or understanding.
Yeah.
Because it'll throw you some curveballs
It will.
sometimes.
I mean, are you the type that like you have to have all your ducks in a row and?
Typically, like I like to know what I'm doing and have a plan, and
Right.
I don't like it to go haywire, but you definitely learn that it's not all in your control.
Right.
So it's been a good life lesson for me.
You don't like things going all
No,
willy-nilly on
I
you.
like to have a plan.
Very good. What's been the most memorable for you?
I would definitely say my most memorable memories were made like on the cheer bus or the tennis bus or football game, just anything that had to do with like my whole grade or class as a whole was probably the most.
So the relationships that you've built during this class time, I mean, are these things that you think are solid to where even when you leave here that you'll try to still keep in touch?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
So after this, what's going on with you girls? What are you going to do with your lives after high school?
So in the fall, I'll be attending Georgia Southern University on an academic scholarship, and I'll be in the honors program there. And I plan on being a nursing major and then eventually being a nurse anesthetist.
Very nice. Now, any other family members in the medical field?
I have an aunt that's a nurse and an uncle who's a surgeon, so leading by
Nice.
example, yeah.
Leading by example. What about you?
I'm going to be attending the University of Georgia in the fall, and I'm going to be honest, I have no clue what I want to major in yet.
That's all right. Undecided. There's a lot of, I think that it's very important that you find out
Yes.
what you're passionate about.
Yes, that's because I did dual enrollment like junior and senior year. I'm going to have a little bit of time to
For sure. You're
decide.
ahead of the power curve.
Yes, yes.
Now, your mama might want you to go into teaching. I'm just...
Oh no, she has warned me against that.
I got
said
it.
no.
And so listen, do you want to say any kind of special message to your parents?
I definitely want to thank my parents for being patient with me. Like I said, I've always been very anxious and wanted to have everything planned, so they've stuck it out with me when my plans did go haywire.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for everything they instilled in me and sticking it out through it with me. So.
Very good. Very good. What about you?
I'm grateful that my parents have really put up with me and helped me. They've I'm a really forgetful person, and they have always been very reminding me of different things. So I'm very
college-
grateful for that.
That's going to change in college, right?
It is.
I got her.
You got her?
Make sure.
Very
Keep her in
good.
check.
Well, I'm so proud of both of you.
Thank
Much
you.
success, girls.
Thank
you both.
Got a graduation party planned for that special someone? Then turn to Maryland Fried Chicken and let us help you fix it up right. We've got all the following specials now through July 4th. A 3-piece chicken tender dinner with fries and a drink, $5.99. 2-piece dark chicken, 2 regular sides, biscuit and drink for $6.25. 1-piece pork chop dinner, 2 regular sides, biscuit and drink for $6.25. And our hamburger steak dinner includes 2 regular sides, biscuit and drink for $6.25. For that graduation party, family reunion, or just get together, our 50-piece mixed chicken, only $50, or a 20-piece wing and fry, $13.99. Dublin's Maryland Fried Chicken, 801 North Jefferson Street in Dublin.
With Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, I can get auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Always the home team, Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
I tell you, this is so exciting, getting the opportunity to speak to these lovely young men and young women, having remembered them from, of course, some of you from middle school, and then here you are now. This is outstanding. So you just signed, right? So you definitely have plenty to share with us.
Yes, I do.
Go for it, sister.
Okay, so my name is Jessie Robinson, and I'm the daughter of Donna and John Robinson. I've been on the varsity soccer team for 4 years now, and I've had the pleasure of being the captain this year. And my plans are to go to GMC and play soccer on their team.
Oh my gosh, this is exciting.
Yes, I'm very excited.
How have you changed through the years?
I've definitely always been a very, outgoing person, I think.
Yeah.
But it's just really been a learning experience of who I am as a person,
Right.
and how I need to treat other people, and that it's not really all about me, because that's a problem. I tend to think more of like, well, what's better for me, but I need to be thinking about what's better for other people.
I love that. So more self-discovery.
Yeah.
That's maturity right there. All right, young lady, you ready to share with us? All right.
I'm Camille Cook. My mother and father is Laura and Robbie Cook. I've been on the tennis team for 3 years, and I'll be going to University of North Georgia after this year.
That's wonderful. And so for you, I mean, have you ever lived away from home? Have you ever been gone for any long period of time?
I don't really think so that much.
So how do you feel about going up to North Georgia?
I'm really excited because I'll get to meet lots of new people, and that's what I'm most looking forward to, is just meeting lots of new people and making new friends.
Making new friends. And, you know, it's like this. So the friends and the connections that you girls have made through the years, you know, some since you were little, right? And so here you are, you're about to go your separate ways. You know, how do you feel about that?
It's kind of overwhelming because, like, it's like you've been friends with these people for so long, like, you know everything about them, and you're about to have to learn about all new people, and like, just, it's going to be fun though. I'm excited.
And for you, you know, as an athlete, you know, you're going to be a student athlete in college, which is a whole different ball of wax, you know, as opposed to high school. So you're definitely going to have to make those adjustments. But you're ready for it, aren't you?
I am. I'm so ready. I'm mentally prepared for it, you know?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now, for you, listen, you've got to be able to, for what you've gone through, what you've learned throughout the years in high school, you've got to have taken something away from that that you will keep with you. What would that be?
I think just there's so many different, because our school is so big, there's so many different kinds of people and personalities here, and it's helped for me to learn how to communicate with different people no matter like what they love or what they dislike. It has helped me to learn how to like communicate with everybody.
That's good. So you're getting to learn about people and learning how to treat people like what she's saying. So that's great. Any special message you'd like to give to your parents?
Thank you, and I love you guys.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I love y'all.
Ladies of many words. Well, listen, congratulations to both of you. We're so super proud of you. We're proud of all the things that you've accomplished already and yet to accomplish. All right? Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Bringing it on in. Hi, ladies. Hi. Oh, my goodness. All these familiar faces. Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Good.
Now, listen, share with us, you know, give us a little story about you, things that you've been doing.
Okay, my name is Peyton Strickland. My parents are Renee and Benjamin Strickland, and I've been playing softball for 4 years and slow pitch for 1. And I'm going to continue playing softball at East Georgia in college.
Let me just high five you right here. Aren't you repping your T-shirt today?
Yeah, for slow pitch.
Oh my! See, that was my game. Slow pitch. We throw that ball up to Jesus, and it comes down 2 days later. Talk to us, dear.
I'm Mallory Powell. My parents are Rob and Kara Powell, and I've played softball for 4 years and slow pitch for 1, and I'm captain of FCA, and I've enjoyed being in Beta Club.
Look at that. Now, are you going to continue playing in college?
I'm not.
You're giving it up?
I am.
Hanging up your cleats?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Now, that's going to be a big adjustment for you.
It is. It's going to be weird.
And you had to make that decision, though, didn't you? It's like you had to kind of weigh things because, like with her, you know that your life is going to be really strict, right? But you're like,
You don't have the free time.
You're like, I got to be and enjoy myself.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, girls, now listen. Now, you've got to be able to have a takeaway from this, from your high school experience. You've got to be able to take something from it to be able to help others with things that you've experienced. Now, if you knew way back then what you know now about high school and that high school experience, what do you think you would have changed about you?
My confidence in myself and just like how I approach things more and just meeting new people and talking to them instead of just sitting in the corner and not saying anything.
Yeah, just watching them.
Yeah.
With your eyes and just got it. What about you? What would you change?
I would have definitely set my priorities straight instead of focusing on sports my whole high school career and focusing on the things that didn't really matter in the long run. I would just get it in order.
And see, that's the thing. Like, it's like a self-discovery. So, you know, you had to kind of come to that point and that realization that, okay, I'm past this now. I want to go on and do something else. And so that's a great thing of you know, just kind of really seeing yourself. And for you, opening up more. And you've had to open up, you know, of course, being an athlete, it's caused you to have to open up to meet new people. And so I just expect nothing but greater things from you from here on out. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Proud of you girls. Thank you so much. Look at these two right here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in here, fellas. How are you?
How about you?
Doing well. Nice to see you both.
Nice to see you too.
All right, we've done this before.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you know how it goes. Share with us all about you, sir.
My name Trent Carr.
Bring it in here a little bit.
My mama name Latrina Bell. My dad name Samuel Carr. I played football all my 4 years. I was a varsity starter for 3 years.
Look at you.
I'm in the Dublin City Youth Council, and let's break that.
What's your job at the council?
I'm a
Lord have mercy. Latrinda, I just want to apologize for your son right now for getting what his post is in the. That's okay. But you've been involved in a lot of things. I know your family, and you know, for you now, are you wanting to continue playing sports?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna work on it just a second.
Nice, nice. And that's going to be a little different for you, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
But you're ready for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. What about you, young man?
My name is Dorian Edmond, son of Shanetta Williams and Antoine Williams. I played football 4 years for West Lawrence High School. This year I was nominated to be a captain.
Nice. These leadership positions that you're in.
Yes.
Now, have you always been a leader?
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you get that from? What do you think you get those characteristics from?
My father and other father figures like the coaches. They teach you how to be a man.
That's good. That's good. Now, listen, fellas. Now, have you changed a lot, though, through the years?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
In what ways have you changed for the better?
I stopped being shy, and I got more friends.
Did you?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at you. You still a little bit shy. Still a little bit.
I ain't shy, man.
What about you? What's changed with you?
Same thing. He said being more interactive with people, meeting new friends, just being friendly.
That's good. Now, you guys are getting ready to transition.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, so that's different for you. Now, what kind of message you want to give to your families, because you're not going to be home? You know, of course, they're going to love for you to come home every weekend, but you think that's going to happen?
Yeah, I'm going to try to come home, see my mom, because I know she's going to miss me. She's going to call me a lot.
You hear that, don't you? You hear him saying that. What message do you want to give them?
I love you, Mama, very much, and thank y'all for being there for me.
That's sweet. What do you want to say?
Thank you for the support and being there for me every day and being behind my back anytime I had problems.
That's right. And, you know, to see your parents and see the support that they give you and see how hard you guys work and how well you are out there on the field, I mean, that and on the court, that's impressive.
Yes,
and so we want you to keep pushing, keep striving for success, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Only the best is yet to come.
Yes, ma'am.
All right?
Yes,
Thank you. Good to see you guys. So proud of you.
The town of Dexter is proud of the graduates of West Lawrence High School. Congratulations, Raiders, from the town of Dexter. Dexter, home of the Raiders.
To so many of you who count on us for your prescription medication needs, I'd like to thank you for your years of trust. To those who've yet to choose Tomlinson Pharmacy and Medical Park Pharmacy, I invite you to stop by and discover what makes us different.
Medical Park Pharmacy is your family's one-stop destination for their prescription, health, and wellness needs. Our staff greets you with a smile and provides a level of customer care and expert service that truly sets us apart. Realizing your time is valuable, we'll always strive to have your prescriptions filled in minutes, not hours. Have a concern about a new medication? Our pharmacists are available to discuss the instructions and precautions. In addition, Medical Park Pharmacy also stocks a wide array of over-the-counter medications and medical supplies. With the drive-through window, free delivery within city limits, and refills through our phone IVR website or mobile phone app, staying healthy has never been so convenient. At Medical Park Pharmacy, local owners Wendell and Wendy Smith provide hands-on service to ensure your satisfaction. We care about earning your business and strive to make you a regular customer. Come experience a difference. Visit Medical Park Pharmacy today.
All right, we've got the Kemp Twins with us. Lord have mercy, prom king, prom queen with us. Good to see you too, and so proud of you. You ready to share?
I am.
All right, give it to us.
I'm
Big homie.
I am McKinley Kemp. Like she said, my nickname is Big Homie Kemp. My parents are McKinley Kemp and Dewana Kemp, and I played football, baseball, and basketball. And I was in the Junior Civic 10, Betty Club, National Honor Society, and I will be attending University of Georgia in the fall.
Wow, dude, you excited?
I am ready to go to college.
And you know they're expecting to see you quite often, though. Can you commit to that, or is that?
We're probably gonna do a lot of FaceTiming. I'll come home,
You're
but
right.
I mean, it's
you're
a good drive.
It's a good drive. It is. It
Yes,
is. It's a
ma'am.
good little drive. All right, young lady.
My name is Michaela Kemp. I'm the daughter of McKinley Kemp and Dewana Kemp. I played softball for 2 years, volleyball for 2 years, and basketball for 4 years. I am in Beta Club, Junior Civitan, FCA, and I will be attending Georgia Southern in the fall.
Wait a minute. You two about to separate.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about that?
She gonna miss me. But I mean, I miss her a little bit. But
I mean, this is your first time like really being this far apart, right?
yeah, we still gonna call each other and stuff. So
FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Mm-hmm. But you're cool with it though?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
No crying?
No, I won't cry.
Big homie doesn't cry, does he?
He does cry every once in a while.
And you know, for you being away, like, I mean, this is really something, I mean, you've been together your whole lives, and now you're going to be going your separate ways for a little while.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you good with that?
I mean, I feel like we're gonna have fun, and we're of course we're gonna miss each other. We've been together for 18 years,
Yeah.
but I know, cause I'm not really a people person. So like when I don't want to talk to nobody, I'm just gonna have to call him and talk to him. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And two, for you too, you've played sports your whole life, and this is going to be a huge change. How did you make that decision about not wanting to play sports in college? How did you come to that decision? Because that's huge.
Injuries, kind of. I got a lot of injuries, and I still have one where I haven't had surgery on. So that kind of was a big part. And then I just wanted to focus on my education.
I got it. And what are you majoring in?
Biology.
Nice. What about you?
Same thing, injuries. And
All three of us here.
it's just, I know playing sports in college is gonna be a job, and I know I just want to focus, make sure my work is straight before anything.
And that comes with maturity too, for you to really think about that. Because for me, I mean, I played college ball. That was 30 years ago when I played. I know, hard to believe, right? but you know, I remember I was injured in high school my senior year, and then my sophomore year in college I was injured. And so that has a lot to do with here, and then the decisions that you have to make and be able to live with. So we're proud of you. Any message you want to give to your parents while we're on the air?
Thank you for having me.
Wait.
Y'all the best, and I love y'all so much, and I thank y'all for always being there for me and being my backbone.
Signed, Big Homie.
Big homie.
I just want to say thank you for supporting me through all my craziness the past 18 years, and I just want to say I love y'all, and just, I don't know, I love them.
I mean, this is a special time. So, you know, we're very proud of you. We know that you're going to do great things, and we're excited to get the progress report. Literally. We're going to keep tabs on you.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations, Kemp Twins.
All right, thank you.
Proud of you guys. Hey, you fellas, come on in here. How are you?
I'm good. How are
Good
you?
to see you. Hey, young man.
Doing good.
Good to see you
good.
both.
Yes.
All right, now, you ready to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, talk to me.
My name is EJ Holmes. I'm the son of Eric and Leslie Holmes. I have a brother named Evan and a sister named Ariana, who just gave birth to my beautiful niece.
Oh,
yes, ma'am. I attend Spring Hill Missionary Baptist Church, and I'm active here at FCA, and just having a good school year.
That is wonderful. And EJ, you are a homecoming king, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Hail to the king. And you know, I mean, your family is very supportive of the things that you do and have been doing. And what does that mean for you to have that support?
It just means a lot, you know, just knowing that my parents are behind me in everything that I do, and my siblings as well. You know, they're just giving me a backbone.
That's right. I'm telling you, nothing like family, is there?
Oh, man.
Nothing like. And where are you going to college?
I'll be attending Georgia Southern University in the fall.
Nice. What are you majoring in?
Biology.
Wait a minute. That's the same thing McKinley, Big Homie's majoring in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Following in footsteps. Can't shake one another, can you? Very good. All right, young man, talk to us.
Yes, ma'am. My name's Garrett Emmerman. My parents are Roy and Diane Emmerman. I have a brother, an older brother. His name's Tyler Emmerman. And I play golf here at the school. And I just hope to continue my career outside of high school and golf in college, maybe.
Very good. Now, so how long have you been a golfer? When did you start golfing?
Well, it's kind of a funny story. I used to play baseball. I played all my life throughout my family. It was baseball.
Right.
And I picked up a golf club one day, and me and my dad went out golfing. I just fell in love with it, and ever since then, it was something I wanted to do, and I just gave up baseball and started golfing.
Look at that. And now, and for you, where do you plan on going to college?
Right now, it's undecided because
still waiting.
we're still in golf season, so it's kind of undecided until the very end.
And how's the season been going for you?
It's been going very good. I think we've won every match this year, and we're waiting right now to see if our team qualifies for state. We just played in our area tournament and placed 4th in the area, and we'll know by GHSA if we qualify by the end of this week.
That is fantastic.
Yes,
that is fantastic. And so you too, so if you had to kind of rate how your high school experience has been from your freshman year on now, how would you say your experience has been?
My experience has been great. I was blessed enough to come in as a freshman and be able to play sports, you know, and I met a lot of new people like that, and they kind of took me under their wing and taught me the ropes, you know.
That's good. That's good. You following in your daddy's footsteps with sports?
I definitely get it from both parents, but.
There you go. And your mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
For me, high school went by really, really quick. I remember I got one good friend. I take him home every day as a freshman. I tell him, do not rush it. Don't wish it away, because it seems like just last week I was a freshman in this high school, and now I got only a few more days and I'm graduating, so it flies by really fast. But yes, it's been a blast. I've enjoyed it. I wouldn't go back and do it differently.
That's awesome, guys. Any last words you want to give to your families while you're up here?
To my mom and dad, I love y'all. Thank y'all for always, having my back and supporting me and giving me the things I need. And we're gonna see where it goes, see where life goes for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, man. I just want to say thank you to my mother and father. You know, they've been everything to me, and they supported me in all that I've done, and I know they'll continue to be behind me in whatever I want to do. So I'm just thankful for that, and I love them.
That's beautiful. Always and forever. Thank you so much, EJ. Thank you, Mr. Emmerman.
Thank you. Yes,
Let us
ma'am.
know about that state. So.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Hey, girls.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm good.
All right, now listen. You've been hearing all these fellas and stuff and sharing everything. Do you have nicknames? We want to get that out of the way first.
I don't have any nicknames.
Nothing
my
you can.
family calls me Unnie, so that's the only nickname
Where does
I
that
got.
come from?
Is that Unnie? Like
just taking a little bit from there?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Very good. All right, now, Annie, you ready to share about yourself?
Well, I'm the daughter of Zioni Stevens and Zioni Stevens. That's my name.
You had
I'm the
yourself.
daughter- Yeah, I think so. I'm the daughter of Mashiva Stevens and Idris Stevens Sr. I've been in Color Guard since the 8th grade and am a very proud member of Baker Baptist Church. I'm a straight A student, and I am a part of National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and Beta Club for as long as I can remember.
That is awesome, Annie.
Thank you.
Now, have you always been very disciplined, and have you always had a good work ethic, or has that changed through the years to get to where you are now?
That has definitely stayed the same.
Yeah.
I have stressed myself just trying to get 90s. I don't know why. It's just always been something I've done.
Right.
But my mom's definitely had to calm me down through those meltdowns that I've had. But I think it's definitely the same.
So you've always had a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
placed it on yourself because of that expectation.
Yes, ma'am. I have.
I got it.
Just wanted to get into a good school, I guess. I guess that's where it comes from.
And so where do you plan on attending?
Berry College. I hope to attend Berry College. It's a very beautiful campus.
It is a beautiful campus, and that's where the governor's honors, Mr. Patel is going, Jay Patel, for the summer, for the
know
governor's
that.
honors program. So that is wonderful. All right, young lady, share with us.
Yes, ma'am. My name's Carla Maddox, and I'm the daughter of Courtney Evans and Derek Maddox. I've been also a member of Color Guard since 7th grade, and I've always been in the chorus. I attend Dublin First Church of the Nazarene, and I'm very involved at that church. I'm actually a co-Sunday school teacher. So.
Are you? Wait a minute. So you're church girls, you're Color Guard girls, and you two are good friends, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
I should have known. I should have known. Now, do you sing in the choir too?
I do. At my church, I do sing in the choir.
What's one of your favorite hymns?
Come Thou Fount.
Do
Definitely.
you want to sing it?
Not here.
See how I put you on the spot? You saw how your face turned? That's okay.
Yeah.
And for this this Color Guard, I tried that out one time. Do y'all remember?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
You see how I hurt myself? You remember that?
Well, I mean, it's very difficult. It looks easy, but it's not as easy as it looks.
Oh, it's not. And I know
No,
some
it-
girls Snapchatted that, or whatever you do. They Snapchatted my accident.
Well, let
Okay. You sure? No. Sure. And so listen, so throughout these years, you've been doing color guard, you've been very active, right? And so is there anything that you would do differently if you could do a do-over from high school experience?
Definitely. I would definitely just be more of myself. I feel like I've just now realized that my senior year. So here I am fixing to leave, and I'm just now realized who I am. And
blossoming.
I just would have been myself a lot more, been more outspoken.
I get it. What about you? What you've done differently?
Definitely agree with Carly. Like, I've always been, stayed to myself, and instead of branching out. I mean, I speak to people every now and then, but I'm still sort of shy and in my shell.
Introvert.
Yes, ma'am. And I think I just speak out just a little bit more and not put so much pressure on myself.
There you go. Yeah. Take a load off, sugar.
Yes.
Seriously. Take it from me. Take a load off so that you'll be able to still enjoy your, for now, the rest of your high school, but your college experience. Yes, when you take that pressure off and still be focused, you can take that pressure off, but still be focused now. Still keep that eye on the prize, but don't beat yourself up too much. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't do that. Any message you want to give to your families?
Yeah, I would just want to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me and really teaching me how to stand up for what I believe in and being myself.
I love that.
I want to say thank you for putting up with my little tantrums. I love you so much, and just thank you for always being there for me.
I love that. All right, girls, keep doing great things. Keep pushing yourself. Keep striving for greatness. Yes, but also take a little time to relax, okay? It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Such a pleasure.
Need documents destroyed? Then call Shred Cycle at 272-0595. Shred it and forget it with Shred Cycle.
Hi, I'm Matt Sapp, inviting you to come see us at Dexter Meat Company. Our fresh cut meats includes cube steak, stew beef, chuck roast, chuck eye steak, ground beef, ground chuck, and if you love steaks, you'll really love our New York strip, T-bone, and our ribeye and choice or prime cuts. And our marinated steaks have a distinctive taste that you'll be sure to love. We invite all our neighbors to come see us for the freshest cut of meat. Remember, we cater to. Call ahead and we'll have it fixed for you. Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, Saturday, 8 to 6.
It's time for real help and real solutions. Steel Dealer Days are here. With a limited time pricing on select steel equipment, there's no better time than now to visit Cullen Supply and Engine Service. Right now, save $20 off the MS-170 chainsaw or choose from any of our hard-working grass trimmers, starting at just $129.95. When you buy the BGA 56 battery blower set, you save $30 off the FSA 56 battery trimmer. Get them both for only $319.90. Steel has equipment that you need to get the job done. Visit Cullen Supply and Engine Service, 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin, 826 Harris Street, Sandersville. You can count on Cullens.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and I tell you, I'm feeling like one of the girls today. I tell you. I mean, this has been such a great time getting to chat with the class of 2019, or at least a small portion of them, and kind of hearing their stories. We've got two more with us. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Oh, Lord, Hannah, you know we go way back, don't we?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me just give you this squeeze on camera. That's for your mama, because you know how she is. All right, now share with us all about yourselves. Tell us about the things that you're involved in, okay? And tell us about what your plans are in the future.
I'm Hannah Brantley, and I'm the daughter of Stacy Brantley and Jennifer Brantley. I have played varsity soccer for the past 4 years. I've been a member of the Anchor Club, I've ran cross country, and I'm the current vice president of the Beta Club. And my plans are to attend UGA and starting this summer and major in biology.
That is so awesome. First of all, what is your mama gonna do once you leave?
Listen, she already cried like 3 times yesterday.
I mean, this is an emotional thing, you know? Because I think that, you know, you've been involved in so much stuff, and that's been giving them so many things to do, you know, to take part in, and now that's gonna change because little Stella.
She'll give them a handful.
She'll
keep them busy.
She will. Very good. What about you?
My name is Emily Davis. I'm the daughter of Emery and Stacy Davis. I've been on the varsity soccer team for 3 years. I'm a member of the Anchor Club, and I have volunteered over 400 hours at the Fairview Park Hospital on the labor and delivery floor.
Oh, my Lord. What is your mama going to do when you leave?
Well, I'm actually staying here for college.
You're going to stay here?
So hasn't cried totally yet.
And what has been like, what has been the hardest thing for you girls having to deal with when you're talking about your high school experience, and it's like when you first start off as a freshman, there's so many things that happen throughout those years, What's been the most difficult or most challenging thing for you for high school?
I think at first it was just being social, getting myself out there. I was really shy, but I think these past 2 years I've really learned that just be outgoing and talk to people, and it'll make your high school experience so much better. And I wish I would have known that to begin with.
Very good. What about you?
I think I can agree with what Hannah Marie said. I was very shy and just kept to my group of friends, and I think that I would, if I could go back, I would go back and be more social and talk to more people than I did.
Yeah. And it's that's something where you have to learn, and kind of have to be okay and comfortable in your own skin, and because I think a lot of times when you talk about teenagers, there's a lot of peer pressure out there. There's a lot of groups and cliques and things like that. And so you have to be able to, for one, you've got to guard your heart and make sure that you're still being the person and be true to yourself when you're in this environment. And so, okay, so graduation day is coming up. Are you nervous about that? I mean, because there's a lot of pomp and circumstance, things that are happening, getting ready for that. Are you nervous? What are your feelings about it?
I'm not nervous. I'm excited. I'm sad to leave, but I'm excited to go, so it's exciting.
All eyes are going to be on you guys. Yeah. What about you?
I'm very excited. I've been waiting 4 years.
I've been waiting 4 years for this. And and it's these are memories, your high school experience are memories that you're going to have with you, that you're going to have and you're going to take them with you. And it's and for me, I love being able to remember things. I remember my graduation, it was raining cats and dogs that day. And so we had to go into the gymnasium, and we had some of our classmates who fainted. Okay? You see what I'm telling you? But, they had to go out with a bang.
Right.
And so these are things and decisions that you're making that you're always going to have with you in these memories. Now, what special message do you want to give to your families, to your parents out there?
Just thank you so much for being by my side the past 4 years, supporting me and encouraging me to be my best self. And I love you so much.
I love that.
I want to tell them thank you for encouraging me and making me take further steps to further my career and further my education. And thank you for loving me.
Oh, my gosh, that's really precious. Well, it's always good to see you girls, and so proud of you. And I know and love your families very much. So here's to the next amount of years and the future that comes from the great things that you do, okay? Thank you, girls. Such a pleasure. Hey, fellas. What's up, shorty? Bring it on in. Bring it on in. Don't be shy. How's it going up there?
It's going good. It's going good.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing very well. Now, listen, please share with us. We want to know all about you. Tell us who your parents are, of course, and things that you've been involved in high school and what this experience has been like for you. Okay?
My name is Mathew Butler. My parents are Cherie and Randall Butler. I've played football for 3 years of high school and started for 1 year. I am a dual enrollment student at GMC. I have enjoyed my 4 years at West Lawrence, and I'm just ready for the future.
Oh, my gosh. And so how is it for you for that dual enrollment? Because that's something that really puts you ahead of the power curve when you start college. What's that been like for you?
It's been a good experience. It showed me how to stay constant with my work, and showed me new work ethics.
That's good. That's good. Now, what are you going to miss about high school?
I'm going to miss the people and the teachers.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's going to be, I know you guys are your guys, but it's emotionally, there's things that you're going to miss, and you're going to think about those things and those people, and it's going to kind of touch your heart a little bit. It's going to plug at those old heartstrings. What about you, sir?
Yeah. My name is Dre Wadley. I'm the son of Clarissa Wadley and Leroy
Come here a little bit. Come here.
Sorry.
You're good.
I have been, I'm not from West Lawrence. I moved here when I was about 11. I came at a young age.
Where'd you come in from?
Millen, Georgia. And it was kind of hard for me to adjust not being from here, and I was still in that developing age, so I didn't have the confidence of knowing a lot of the people down here.
Right.
So I kind of had to just fit in where I could. And when I came into this high school, I was pretty much in a shell. I was one of the smaller guys, and but I always had a goofy side, and that's how I ended up making the friends that I did make. Everyone's shorter than me now, so I kind of feel like it worked out. Yeah.
It worked out, didn't
I used to think I'm never going to grow.
And now look at you.
Yeah.
And what sports or things have you been involved in here?
Well, I did a little bit of basketball, but it didn't go too well. But
You had to retire, right? That's
yes,
cool,
and then I did 2 years of track, and that went very well.
Nice.
I'm planning to go to Georgia Southern after I come back from basic training for the Army.
What?
I don't know why my parents let me sign up.
But that's something that you wanted to do.
I feel like it'll make me a better person, just help me mature and get ready to be into the adult world.
Absolutely is. It's going to change your life, because I've been a part of the military family for many, many years, from straight out of college. And so being a part of the Army family for that many years and transitioning to Air Force, that's going to make you even a better person. You're going to learn some life lessons from this experience.
Hopefully I meet someone nice in the military, kind of walk me through everything.
Absolutely, and I believe that that's going to happen, because, you know, just from talking to you and just the aura that you have, you're going to attract that like-minded person and people to be there, to be a mentor to you, to be a friend to you, and to help you to be a better person.
Yes, ma'am.
I just believe that. And now tell us, fellas, now, so you've got to give somebody some advice. So with you, you came in at 11 years old? And so you're not from here, and so for you, your transition was a bit different, right? And so we want to give some advice. So when you're seniors, you're expected to be some type of mentor, to be able to give some kind of advice to the younger people. All right, so there's a lot of freshmen that are coming in. There's a lot of young people that transition from other counties, districts, states, and I want you to give a message to encourage them to keep pushing. And I want you to encourage those young men out there to, you know, give them some advice on what they need to be doing as a freshman in order to be successful in college, in high school and in college.
Coming in from homeschool, I learned that, coming in freshman year, I learned that to be yourself, to be myself, and to keep a little bit of faith through all out of high school, and just have a little bit of work ethic and stay constant in your work, and just try to keep going at it and don't stop.
And look at you. You haven't stopped yet.
No, ma'am, I haven't.
That's wonderful. So proud of you. What about you, young man?
I would say definitely do not rely on people that came in with you from middle school. Things are going to change. It's gonna really change the way you view people. Right. Don't let like the rush of being in high school, you know, being in grade where you see big kids, older people, you know, coming from middle school. Everyone's about your size, and you're seeing different people. You might have classes with seniors and juniors. Like, don't let it throw you off. Be really focused, because what you do in ninth grade can affect you your senior year. And just really keep an open mind. Don't go out looking for friends. Don't ride the wave, just be the wave. Just like, let your personality bring you and your friends. Don't go looking for friends. And you'll really have a good experience if you just keep your head down and just stay out of the way.
I love that. I'm going to probably get a t-shirt made from that little mantra you gave. Don't ride the wave, be the wave. I love it. Thank you for the sound advice that you two have given. Not only it's advice that you're giving to someone else, but it's something that you all are living by. And just to talk to you two has just been such a pleasure, to hear the maturity from our conversation, to know where you've come from, and then to see where you're going is quite outstanding. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, young man. Thank you. Hey, girls. Hey. Now, wow. I mean, are you all going to give me a t-shirt mantra from this conversation?
Probably not.
Okay. Good to see both of you. You ready to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll start with you.
My parents are Tara and Joey Powell. I have been a part of the West Orange High School Raider Brigade for 4 years. I have played golf and volleyball, and I have been a member of the Anchor Club for 4 years also.
Nice. You want to tell them who you are?
Emma Powell.
And you know, Emma, you've been very active. And now, have you always been active like that? Like, I mean, your personality and where you are and being active, have you always been that way, or did that kind of happen later in life?
I blossomed in high school.
You blossomed?
Yeah. I was very shy.
And now here you are.
Yeah.
Nice, a sunflower. Talk to me, darling.
My name is Katie Powell. My parents are Tara Powell and Joey Powell. I've been a part of West Orange High School Cheer for 4 years. I'm the treasurer of Anchor Club. I'm the senior class president, and I've been in Beta Club for 4 years.
Well, so you know how to handle money, don't you?
I do.
And so for you, now, how important was it for you to be as involved as you are in high school? How important was that to you?
Well, it helped me, like, open up to people. Yeah. I was always like her. I was shy and I was nervous to be around people. So it taught me a lot how to just be myself.
Yeah. So you two were shy, and now not so much?
Not really.
Not so much. But that's a good thing. And I think that that's something that high school has the tendency to do for someone, especially if you're actively seeking to be more active, right? And so now outside of school, now what things have you been doing? Like what kind of fun things do you do out in the community, or what do you do to have fun? Or do you have fun?
I mean, I have fun. Hang out with friends. I go to Montrose Baptist Church, and so through them, I'm very active in like the community. And other than that, not much.
But you do a lot of stuff in the community. And so now, where are you going after high school?
I'm going to Georgia Southern University.
And studying?
Psychology.
Nice. I love that. All right, what about you?
Outside the community, I'm with her all the time because we're twins. So we do the same thing. Always with her.
Now, girls, now you should have reminded me of that because I'm looking up there at you, and then I'm looking right here at you.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
right. You girls are twins.
We are.
So you two are very close.
Yes,
So
definitely.
you're going to Georgia Southern.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you going?
Kennesaw State University.
Oh, my Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
You're about to become an owl.
I know. I'm excited. I really am.
So you two are separating.
Yes. I try not to think about it so I won't cry.
So what, okay. All right. So you know how we have you talk to parents? I want you to give a message to your sister to encourage her and what she's been like for you. I'm serious. And I want you
Don't make me cry.
to give a message to her. Because, I mean, this is really huge. I mean, you've been together all your life. You were in utero together, right? And so here you are. You're going all the way to Kennesaw. My son's there. And then you're going to Georgia Southern. My nephew's there. And so it's like, but you two are not going to be together.
I know. It's really sad.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
Take 3 seconds. Breathe. Now, what message do you want to give to your sister?
You're my first best friend. You're always there for me.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm gonna miss you.
That's you. Now see, done brought me to tears. Jesus. Oh my God! Listen. God.
She's got tears in her eyes.
Now we're crying. What's special about that is because you've got to really think about things, you know? Family is so important, and the connections that you have as sisters and as twins is very important.
Yes.
Are you ready? Now, go for it. We'll see how we do.
Okay. Thank you for getting on my nerves and telling me what to do and when to do it. And for being my best friend and for going places that I don't want to go alone to.
I heart you girls, you know that?
Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet. Thank you to your parents for
Yes,
being there for
definitely.
you. I'm going to have to speak for them because I can't afford any more tears right now. But thank you for your parents for being there and supporting you. And, of course, they're going to continue to support you throughout. And we know that you two are going to do some magnificent things wherever you are because your
you.
foundation is solid. Thank you, girls. We're going to have to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Congratulations, class of 2019, from everyone at Century 21 Durden Cornegay Realty. Remember, knowledge is power, and choosing Century 21 Durden Cornegay as your real estate company, you'll always have up-to-date information on the local market, prompt and professional service, and satisfaction guaranteed. That's what you'll get when you're dealing with the #1 realty company in the area. For more information, visit c21dublin.com. Call us at 272-1535 or visit Century 21 Durden Cornegay at 1700 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Broker George Durden. Congratulations to the class of 2019 from Farmers State Bank. Life is filled with milestones, and Farmers State Bank recognizes these accomplishments by saluting our graduates from Dublin and Lawrence County, our lenders, customer service professionals, mortgage experts, and the entire team at Farmers State Bank. Look forward to building relationships and helping you to reach the next milestone in your life. Reaching your financial goal is as easy as FSB. Farmers State Bank, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Dublin Ford Lincoln, yeah, we're coming at you strong. Don't let them deals scare you, no, don't sound the alarm. Prices dropping so fast, you'll have to catch your breath. We don't mind you compare, we're gonna be the best. And no matter where you live, you need to come to our town. Not trying to brag, but we're the best deals around. Yeah, we're built for it, proud and been tough since creation. Want your business so bad, you got it singing on your station. When others call you customers, then we call you friends. You know it's stubborn for liquor, we'll be your dealer till the end. Come on.
And we are back, and I think the tears and all have kind of dried up a little bit. So I think that, I mean, you know, that was very emotional, I think, interview with the twins, just because when you just kind of think about everything, you know, it puts it in perspective. And then here I am, I'm thinking about my own kids. And they're all graduated from high school, but I remember those times. So listen, ladies, so we want you two to share. Share about you and your family. Tell us about how everything has been for you and where you're going next.
Okay, my name's Allison Wallace, and my parents are Bob and Sharon Wallace. So as of right now, like, I'm planning to attend the University of Georgia, and I'm going to major in mass communications and journalism. Totally different end of the spectrum. Like, really hadn't heard anybody else doing that.
I love that.
I'm involved in Junior Civitan, Beta Club, National Honor Society. I've kind of tried to stay involved in my church. I'm involved in Nightingales, which I don't know if you know what that is. Yeah. So I've been involved in that ever since I was a little mockingbird running around. I've been involved in golf a lot. Like, I've been on the varsity golf team, played my whole life. So that's probably where my my most involvement comes from. That's where I spend most of my time. Like, I guess I'm not as involved in some of the clubs and leadership groups, but that's where my leadership steps in. That's where my dedication goes to, is the golf course. So.
But when you go to college, you're going to stop, or you're going to be on any club teams or anything like that?
I turned down the scholarship offers I had just for, like, if I was going to go, it was based off of, like, you know, academics, you know, different things that I had to waiver options on. But I chose to go to University of Georgia, and I'm still going to play, like, club golf. And, like, I think I'd have a shot of walking on my sophomore year, so I might try for that. But I'm going to, like, I still plan to play my whole life. Come back and play in tournaments with my dad and everything. Like, it's just a part of me that I'm never going to give up.
So your dad's a golfer?
He is.
Nice. So this is a family, these are family genetics then here, right?
Yeah, you can say it runs in the family.
I love that. I love that. All right, darling, speaking of running in the family.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Gracie Drew Johnson, and I attend here at West Orange High School. I'm a senior. I'm involved in the Anchor Club, Beta Club, National Honor Society, FFA. I've played all 4 years. I've started all 4 years on the varsity tennis team, and I've just been involved throughout the school basically my whole life since my parents are teachers.
I love that. I love that. And so for you, what's going to change after high school? Are you still going to play sports? Or you?
Right now I'm going to stay here for a year and kind of decide what I want to do, definitely. But hopefully I'll be able to play club tennis once I move off. So I'm very excited.
I love that. And so now listen, girls, what about these life lessons that you've learned? What have you learned from your experience, your high school experience? Not just your senior year, but your high school experience. What have you learned that can help someone else?
I definitely think that, like, as you asked everyone earlier, like, where they changed at and stuff like that, and things that I learned is, like, I was upcoming as, like, the little freshman. Like, you know, I was never say that I was shy or anything. And, like, I've always kind of had, like, outgoing personality. But, like, I always focused on, like, my grades, and, like, that's good. Like, be focused on what you're supposed to. Like, keep track. Like, you know, stay strong in who you are, but also, like, let loose. Like, learn that, like, you can have a good time. Like, you shouldn't have to spend, like, all the time, like, just focusing on grades. Like, if your friends ask you to go out, like, go out, hang out with your friends. Like, you can study, but you're not always going to have these memories with your friends. Like, in a few short months, I'm moving off, and, like, the kids that I'm close with that I see every single day, I'm not going to be with them anymore. Like, enjoy the time while you have it. Like, you're going to end up how you're supposed to. Like, I'm a firm believer in that. Like, God's going to put you where you're supposed to be. Like, you got to trust him, and you just got to enjoy it and go, like, take the hardships. Like, learn from them. Don't try and fight against them. Like, fight through them. Like,
you're giving me another T-shirt mantra. I love that.
I would say the same thing as Allison. I mean, trying to balance everything out, but most importantly, have faith and do where God leads you. I mean, one regret that I have is not spending an equal amount of time with everything and balancing everything. Well, I wish I would have spent more time with my friends and not taken my grades so. I've taken my grades seriously, but just kind of let loose a little bit.
Kind of be balanced a little bit with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now listen, so you're going to be majoring in mass communication and journalism, right? So I'm going to give you this microphone for a second. All right, so I'm going to let you interview us. Give us a few questions that you'd like to ask.
You know, you didn't really prepare me for this,
but
you know.
This is improv.
Okay, we'll go with that. I'm more on the scripted side, and we'll go for, like, writing and stuff instead of, like, being put on the spot.
Yeah.
So how are you today?
I'm doing very well. I mean, you know, this has been a great day for me, getting the opportunity to kind of meet so many kids here at West Lawrence, and it's just been fantastic.
So is it like part of your like favorite day to like come and like one of your favorite parts to like be out interviewing or like being with the kids, or like do you like being with the adults more? Or?
Well, you're young adults, and so for me, I'm very passionate about what I do in the school system, and I love people, and so being around people and getting that opportunity to kind of like hear from your words, what your life is like, for me, that just warms my heart. So it's been pretty awesome.
That's good to hear.
You did well. Thank you. Well done. Well done.
Not prepared for that.
That's okay. That's okay. But you know, life sometimes throws you a little bit where you're not always going to be prepared.
Oh yeah.
But you have every opportunity to prove just how amazing you are, and you already, just from listening to, I mean, you're on your way, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been such a pleasure.
It was nice to talk to you. Thank you.
Nice talking to you. Much success. And you, baby doll.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
And I know your parents are proud of
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
And we know that you're going to do wonderful, wonderful
Yes,
things.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you.
girls.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure. Well, Pat Brock is meeting old Brock Wynn. Hey, Brock.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Good to see you. And how are you, young man? Come in here. Bring it in. I know this is our first time interviewing,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So we're going to let Brock kind of lead the way for you.
Works with me.
Yeah, to help you kind of ease on through there. Brock, are you ready? This is your moment
Is it?
to shine.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk
Hello,
to us.
everyone. My name is Brock Wynn. I'm a senior here at West Lawrence High School. I'm the son of Angie and Terry Wynn. There's nothing really too special about me. I was the Skills USA State Officer this past year. That's the primary club I've been involved in throughout my whole high school career. I'm part of the National Honor Society. And that's just about it. Skills USA has encompassed my life for the whole high school years. I've competed in masonry for 4 years. I placed third at state 1 year and fourth the rest of my years. And that's pretty much it about me.
Brock, that's awesome, though. I mean, Skills USA, if you don't understand about what Skills USA is, I mean, there's so many different areas and arenas that you all are learning from.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, so, you know, don't take or say that lightly about you placing in state and that's about all that's to you. There's so much to you, and that's what makes you the person that you are here. And so what has your experience been like here at West Lawrence these last 4 years?
You know, I came here my freshman year. I was scared to death. I had no idea what I was doing, but I had excellent teachers and I had excellent mentors, and I had some really great senior friends who showed me the way they guided me. Mr. Johnson, he actually introduced me to Skills USA, and that's actually what built my personality what it is today. Through the organization, I've actually become a better speaker. Used to, I couldn't do this. I'd be a little scared, a little timid about it, but it ain't no big deal. But if I wouldn't have had my teachers, if I wouldn't have had my friends and advisors, and even you, Miss Pat, I look up to you sometimes, like, what can I do to be more like Miss Pat?
I heart you.
I just,
So sweet.
y'all have taught me to be the way I am today. Y'all have led by example.
And you know what's cool about you, Brock, is that we've seen just visually seeing how you've changed, seeing how you've flourished in your personality and just who you are. You're very outgoing. And I mean, you just light up the room. So every time I see you, I light up. You notice that?
Yes, ma'am.
I light up when I see you. All right, sir, are you ready to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, talk to us.
I'm Andrew Nichols. My mom is Debbie Nichols, and my dad is John Nichols. I have 5 brothers and a sister. So I come from a big family, and I have 3 older than me. So my high school experience I wasn't like nervous when I came in, because I had 3 who had done it before me. So I knew what to expect. I knew a bunch of the teachers, and I had a bunch of older friends who could help me through it.
That's good.
But I've played varsity soccer for 4 years, and I received a scholarship from Point University, which is where I'll be attending college.
I'm about to high five you right here. That is so awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. And so your life is about to change.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you excited? Are you nervous? What are your feelings
I'm
about
excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous because college soccer is a completely different thing. It's going to be a lot more stressful. College education is going to be more stressful. But I'm excited. It's going to be a small college, so I'll meet a bunch of new people. So.
And that's going to be good for you. And the thing is, you know, with college life, where are you planning on going?
I'm going to Georgia Southern University.
And studying, what are you majoring?
Construction management.
Dude, you're going to be owning your own construction company before you know it.
One day.
One day. And you know, and it's like, so your life is going to change. Your life is going to change. You're going to be around different people. For you, you're going to have to really make sure your work ethic is sharp,
Yes,
you know.
ma'am.
Early morning practices.
No fun.
But you've definitely played well enough to receive a scholarship, and that is outstanding. That's great. Now listen, we want you to kind of give a message out there to your parents, give it to your families, because you haven't been on this road and this journey by yourselves. You've had someone that has been there for you, and that, of course, is going to continue to be there for you. And so what message you want to give to your family?
I really want to thank my mom and my dad. They've influenced me a lot, and they've given me my work ethic. Even when I was growing up younger, I watched my dad work all the time, and it developed in me my strong work ethic. But I can't say anything without my grandparents, my mom, my George. Without them, I wouldn't even have the vehicle I'm driving. They've helped me out so much more than anybody else in my whole life. It's just, and they're my best friends, and I love them to death.
That is so sweet. That's so sweet. Nothing like family. Remember that, people.
Of course, I want to say thanks to my mom and dad, because you know, they've financially they've been the ones paying for my going to soccer and stuff. They're the ones who can get me there. So of course I want to thank them.
Yeah.
But I also want to say thanks to one of my older brothers, Valley. He's the one who implanted the love of soccer into me, because he was the first soccer player in our family, and he was actually the first one from West Lawrence High School to receive a scholarship to go play soccer at another level. And so I just kind of like to follow in his footsteps, because he's been a great role model for me throughout life with soccer, education, and just living a Christian life. So I just want to say a huge thanks to him, because he has been one of my biggest role models in life.
I love that. I love that. And keep pushing, okay? Keep doing your best, all right? We want to be able to see you play in college sometime, okay? And, you know, it's nothing like your families to be there to support you. Your lives are going to be a little different. You're going to be away from home, you know, so there's a lot of decisions that you're going to make where nobody's going to be standing over you. But because you've got the good work ethic, because you've got that strong foundation, you two are going to do well, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Always a pleasure. So proud of you. Proud of you, son.
Thank you.
Good to see you. That's wonderful. I tell you, you know, just to hear from these young people about the things that they have experienced and things that they're going through and what they're getting ready to do, I mean, it is outstanding. Hey, boys.
Hey, Miss
Look
Pat.
at y'all. I tell you, you're bringing up the rear.
You know me, I gotta go last.
You
Kind
do
of
have
cap
to.
it off.
I know you do. You're gonna cap it off. Don't make me cry now.
I'll try not to.
All right. So listen, introduce yourself to everyone, and look, you're gonna have to brag on yourself. We know you've had a lot of accolades, a lot of things that have taken place.
Not me.
Remind them about the things that you've been doing. Okay.
All right. My name is Will Nobles. I'm a senior here at West Lawrence. My parents are Ron and Tennille Nobles. I've been in the band. This is my 8th year now. And I've been with the Red Brigade for 4 years. I've also been in the Wind Symphony, Wind Ensemble, brass band, jazz band, and brass quartet. And then past 2 years I've been section leader for trombones. And then recently I was just accepted into the music program at Georgia Southern.
Oh my God. You making all us mamas proud.
Yes,
And so for you, you've been in the band for so many years.
Yes, ma'am.
That's been your life, hasn't it?
It basically has.
And who in your family, who else are musicians?
My mom was for a couple of years though, but I'm mainly the first musician in my family.
Oh my goodness. So you're the one that's bringing this legacy here to start it off here.
Yes, ma'am.
And so for you to continue playing, what does that feel like for you?
It's just taking my talent to the next level, and then eventually one day just giving it back to people that just deserve it.
Yeah. Would you want to teach music one day?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
So that's kind of on your little to-do list?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. All right, now Nathan Touchberry, this is your opportunity, man, to tell us all the things that you've been doing.
Okay, so I've been a member of the West Lawrence Raider Brigade for 4 years, Beta Club, Anchor Club. I joined NHS this year. So had been forgetting to turn my paperwork in, but I finally got it down.
Finally did it.
Yeah. I got accepted early into the University of Georgia and Georgia Institute of Technology. That's where I'm going to be attending in the fall to major in public policy.
Go Yellow Jackets. Very good. This is
Thank you.
exciting for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge step. Academically, it's one of the hardest colleges in the state for sure. And I'm not really sure if I'm prepared for that, but I think I can handle it.
You're about to find out, aren't you?
Yeah, well, you find out pretty fast,
You
I
do
think.
find out pretty fast. And so for you, you know, Nathan, you haven't nearly talked about all the things that have happened and things you've achieved
Right.
throughout your career. But I mean, your family.
Right.
Your family has been there for you through it all.
Well, my dad actually quit his job, I think 10 years ago, a couple months ago. So he made that sacrifice it's a huge pay cut for him and a lot more responsibility on his plate now, but he wanted to be able to spend more time with my family. And so that sacrifice for me, like, definitely taught me how to take responsibility for myself and for the other people around me.
Yeah.
And I love that he has set that example for me, like how to love others and how to provide for my family like that.
I love that. And, you know, you're talking about these foundations that you have, you know, and those families and how important that is, and the things that you've accomplished already, you know.
Yes,
what's been the most difficult or the most challenging thing for you throughout your high school career?
I say try to keep my grades up and just try to stay out of the wrong group of, wrong crowd of people.
Yeah, yeah, because you know there's some out there.
Yes, ma'am.
What's been the biggest challenge for you?
Trying to take responsibility for academics and everything like that, and like make friends at the same time, and kind of just to care about the people around me and provide for them too.
Now, are you hard on yourself?
Not as much as you would think, probably.
You kind of
Not
don't
really.
take some things too seriously. Yeah.
Nah, I definitely don't take grades that seriously.
But you're making them. That's
yeah.
awesome. You're keeping your grades. That's a good
I'm
thing.
blessed. That's what it is.
And so, okay, graduation's around the corner, fellas. I mean, you know, when you turn that tassel, I mean, your life is going to be changed forever. Leading up to that time, you know, what things are you having to make sure that you've gotten straight and gotten together before that graduation day?
It's just all the things I need to start at Georgia Southern, especially with my major in music education.
Yeah, that's going to be great for you, though, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Still continuing something that you love, but at another level.
Yes, ma'am.
What about you? You got everything together?
Well, I'm trying to rake in some scholarships and everything, get some money together to be able to go, and I got to get graduation invitations addressed and sent out. That's what my parents are panicking about.
We always panic about that.
Yeah.
Can't, you know. But anyway, so listen, what message do you want to give to people who supported you, your families, your friends? Because your friends that you have now, I mean, some of them are going in different places. You're going your separate ways. What do you want to say?
I especially want to thank my parents for having to deal with me for 18 years.
To deal with you.
And just support me all the way up to here and support me to the next level with everything I do.
That's wonderful.
I want to thank my parents especially, I guess obviously, but everybody that's made a sacrifice for me has made a huge impact on me, and I hope that I can make them proud and make those same kind of sacrifices too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And listen, it's been a pleasure. We're so proud of you. We're proud of the work that you've done. We're proud of where you're going in life. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, to get the opportunity for you to listen and watch these young people and how they're able to formulate their thoughts and the things that they've experienced and how they're able to kind of give us a synopsis of how their life has been and what they're looking for and what their future holds. It's been wonderful. We're so proud of the graduating class of 2019. We're proud of the things that they've already accomplished and things they are yet to accomplish. We want them to stay focused, you know, have a good time, but keep your eye on the prize. All right? Congratulations to all the graduates of 2019.